The first set of similar triangles, so do y'all remember with congruent triangles, we made that chart. Which ones were not congruent? AAA and the bad word, right? For similarity, it's different. Only 3 of them work. And if it's not one of these 3, it's not going to work. So if you have angle, angle, side, doesn't matter. It's not similar. Well, I take that back. If you have 2 angles, it is. But if you have 2 sides and an angle, it's not similar. All right? So the first one that works is AA similarity. And you are going to write that by doing AA with the squiggly. AA similarity means that 2 pairs of corresponding angles are, yesterday we learned that angles need to be congruent. Why only 2? Why not AAA? Well, look, if I have 2 angles that are the same, what do I know about the third angle? Why does it have to be the same? Because triangles add up to 180. So if you know 2 of the angles and 2 of the angles, then you know the third angle will have to be the same. Okay? So as long as you have 2 angles, bless you, then this works and they're similar. And you can move on. So let's look at example 1. Says determine if they are similar. If so, justify and write the similarity statement. So, what do I know about this picture? Vertical angles. Let's add them. I know that those angles are the same. What else do I know? Parallel lines. And so I'm going to make that a little bit more obvious because these lines are parallel, what can I add to the picture? The alternate interior angles. And so now what do I have? I have 2 sets of angles, so these are AA similar. So triangle JKH is similar to triangle what? What goes with J? F. What goes with K? G. And what goes with H? H. And we're done. Questions? Letter B is a little different. Do y'all all have highlighters at your desk somewhere? Okay. If you can do me a favor and take a highlighter and kind of highlight this little triangle for me. That is one of your triangles. And then maybe switch with somebody at your desk and then highlight the big outside triangle. These are the 2 triangles we are going to be looking at. These triangles are called nested triangles. What do you think nested triangles means? One is inside the other. And what do they share? What do they both have the same thing of? What?
They share X.
They share angle X. Everybody look up at the board. Do you agree both the yellow and the green triangle have that angle right there? So please mark that. Are we good? Now, anytime you have nested triangles, especially today, what I am going to do is I am going to redraw them. So, I want you to do this today. Eventually, you won't have to do it. But just for today, if you can just redraw that. So what do I know? What do these have? 2 angles, so they are angle, similar. So what would be my statement? Triangle, let's do the little one first. WXV, it doesn't matter how you start that. You could do XWV, it doesn't matter. But now the order matters. What goes with W? Z, triangle Z. What goes with X? X. And what goes with V? Y. Please write that down. Can I change this? Alright. Next, do you agree we have another set of nested triangles?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what can I add to the picture? I can add that little angle up top. I can add two arches. I'm going to add two arches up top. So my little triangle here. Oh, so do y'all agree these are angle similar?
Yeah.
Once you know triangles are similar, you can start solving and setting things up about them. So I'm going to redraw 7, 3, and X for my little triangle. And then for the big triangle, what is this side right here?
11.
How did you get 11? Add them. Does everybody agree that whole side is 11? Right? Because I added them. Be careful. Look up. What is this side right here? A lot of people say 3y. But that's not right. What did you do over here to your 7 and your 4? So what do you need to do to the 3 and the y? So it's 3 plus y, not 3y. Be careful. And then what's the bottom? Okay. I know these are angle similarity. So what do I know about the sides? Angles are congruent, but sides are proportional. I can set up a proportion. What proportion can I set up to find x? We can do that. And so this can go a bunch of different ways. It'll still give you the same thing. I'm going to do 7 over... So you can do 7 over 11 or you can do 7x. It's up to you. It's up to you. So we can do 7 over 11. 7 goes with 11 like x goes with 21. Do y'all agree with that? 7 goes with 11, x goes with 21. And what do we do to find x? Cross multiply. And what am I going to do next? Divide. So my x is, and I know y'all don't have calculators today, so I'm just gonna tell you that's the answer. It'll tell you in the directions for the homework whether it wants you to round or leave it a fraction. Y'all will have Desmos at home to do that. Okay? That is x. What about y? I'm going to do the same thing. Still going to do 7 over 11, but this time, what goes with y? 3 over 3 plus y. 3 over 3 plus y. And what am I going to do? Cross multiply. So this is going to give me 7 times 3 plus y equals 11 times 3. Oh, I don't know why I'm doing 33. (33 minus 21 is... These are some hideous numbers, right? But they're correct. We'll just leave them like that. Let's not make life... I don't think you'll always get this ugly of numbers. What questions do I have? Anything? Alright, that is how you do angle similarity. Let me move it up for y'all. Open up your notes when you're ready for me to move on. Alright, next one. Side angle side, SAS. Can everybody please, up top, write SAS similar. Now, be careful, because I'm going to try to trick you. Where does the angle have to be? In the middle. If you get a picture and that angle is not in the middle, it's automatically none. The angle has to be in the middle. Now, what do we know about the angles? They're congruent. So on the two triangles, the angles are congruent. What do we know about the sides? They're proportional. So you need to check. First check, is the angle in the middle? And are they the same? Second thing you need to check, are the sides proportional? Now when you're checking if the sides are proportional, you are always going to check the smallest side divided by the smallest side. And I'll show you what I mean in just a second. You are going to divide the smallest side divided by the smallest side. Huh? To check if they're proportional. So let's look at example 3. It says determine if the triangles below are similar. If so, justify and write your similarity statement. Look up, please. Are the angles congruent? Are they in between the two sides? Yes. So this could be side angle side. Now I need to check the sides. What is the smallest side to the first triangle? Everybody circle it. What is the smallest side to the other triangle? And then you're going to divide. What is 4 divided by 6? 2/3. Box that. Now I need to check the other triangle. What's the biggest side? Over the other big side? What is 6 divided by 9? 2/3. Are these proportional? Do these end up being the same thing? Yes. So this is side angle side similar. So what is my similarity statement? Triangle MNL is similar to triangle PRQ. Perfect. What questions can I answer? None? Alright, you want to try number 2 on your own? Or letter B on your own? My advice is going to be to do what first? Draw 2 triangles. Go. Draw 2 triangles, and then your smallest side divided by your smallest side. Is that the same as the largest side divided by the largest side? Did you see the cascade? Quit sleeping. Quit sleeping. Quit sleeping. That test grade. Look up when you're done to check your answer. Is that what y'all got? Now, I want you to be aware, I don't know why these are both 2/3 for both problems. It's not always going to be 2/3. It could be 5/7. It doesn't matter what it is as long as both of these numbers reduce to the same thing. Does that make sense? So these are SAS, similar, because they have 2 sides. And remember, it's nested. Anytime it's nested, they share that angle up there. What's your question?
How did you get 9 and 15?
Because what's the whole thing? Because I'm doing the whole green triangle. Does that make sense? You have to do the whole triangle, not that bottom part. Does that make sense? Okay. What's my similarity statement? What'd you do? L what? LJ what? LJE is similar to triangle LMK. And you could have switched that around if you did, that's fine. Okay? Any other questions I can answer for you? I keep thinking those reindeer ears are hands. I keep thinking you're raising your hand over here. Alright. I'm almost done with this page. Look up, please. What about number 4? What are these right here? Do I know the sides? No. But are these going to be proportional if they're both isosceles? If they have this angle the same in the middle? Yes. This is side, angle, side, similar. You have 2 sides with an angle in the middle that are congruent. You have 2 sides with an angle in the middle that are congruent. They're different, but they're still isosceles triangles, so they'll be proportional because that angle in the middle is the same. Alright, what about this right here? I'm going to color these. There are 2 triangles. Our left triangle. I know there's really 3. But we're going to be looking at the left triangle. And then the right triangle. Okay. Be careful on this one. What did I say? Do y'all agree they both have an angle in the middle? And it's the same, 90 degrees. What is the smallest side for the yellow triangle? 6. What is the smallest side for the green triangle? What is 6 divided by 4? Nope. 3 over 2. What is the biggest side for the yellow triangle? What is the biggest side for the green triangle? What's the biggest side for the green triangle? 6. Do y'all see how it's not 4? Just because it's... A lot of people want to do 6 over 9 and 6 over 4. That's not right. You have to do the smallest, 6, with the smallest, 4. And the biggest, 9, with the biggest, 6. Do you get the same answer here? Yes. So what are these? Side, angle, side, similar. That one's a little bit tricky. That's why I wanted you to use the highlighters today. And I'll give you highlighters on your assessment if you need it. You have an assessment next Tuesday. We're going to do a review on Monday and Friday. All right. Last one is my personal, to me, the easiest, personally. Can I change this? Okay. Last one is side, side, side. So everybody up top, quiet your conversations and write side, 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 similar, please. By the way, I don't think I said this yet. If you forget the little squiggly, it's a point off every single time. Because if you don't have the squiggly, then you're telling me they're congruent. And these are clearly not congruent. So make sure before you turn in anything, you look back and make sure you have squigglies on all of them. All right, what do we know about all 3 sides? Not congruent, they are proportional. Okay? Now, same thing like last time. You are going to need to do the smallest side divided by the smallest side. If you do not do it like that and you just look at the picture and kind of guess which one goes with which, you will get it wrong. Because looking at letter A, what do you think goes with 7? Just looking at it real quick. You would think 30 goes with 7, but it does it? What's my smallest? 7. And what's the smallest on the other one? 21. So do you see how you have to go smallest with smallest? So what is 7 divided by 21? 1 over 3. 1/3. Am I going too fast? What's the next smallest side? 12. Box it. What's the next smallest side on the other one? 30. Box it. What is 12 divided by 30? And you can do it in your head, or again, on your homework, you are going to have Desmos. So you can always do 12 divided by 30. Anybody got it before I show it? 2/5. Hey, what do we think? Are they the same? So what does this mean? They are not similar. And we're done. We don't even have to go on. Okay. What if they were similar? What would you need to do? Check that last side. Keep going. Are we okay? All right, last one. What do we notice? 1, we're missing some information. And 2, these are what? They're what? Nested. Okay. Oh, we forgot this triangle statement. What goes with what here? Oh, no, they're not. So you don't need a triangle statement. They're not. All right, what about this one? I'm going to redraw them. This one gave me all the big numbers, but it did not give me all the small numbers. How do I find this K to L? Hey ladies, hold on, I'm almost done teaching. How do I find K to L? Subtract. What is 88 minus 56? No. I think it's 32. Close. What about this other side? LM. How do I find LM? 143 minus 91. Anybody got that in their brain? 52. And now what do I do? Small divided by the smallest side. Look, I'm making y'all think real hard today. No calculator. Anybody know what 32 divided by 88 reduces to? 4 over 11. You can divide them both by 8. And again, if you don't know, in a little bit, what can you use on your homework? Decimals. What is the next smallest side? Box it. 44 goes with? What is 44 over 121? And last but not least, we have to check the last one. 52 over 143. I definitely don't know that off the top of my head. What if it's not? Then it's not congruent. But it is 4 over 11. So what are these? Similar by side, 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 similarity. You have to have the squiggly. And what goes with what? Triangle. LKM is similar to LKM is LDE. Okay. Ooh. We're going to get a lot of time today if I can finish in 3 minutes. Last question. You think I can do 3 minutes? We'll see. Can everybody please look up? This tree, I just want you to make it a little bit bigger and make this building a little bit bigger so that it just doesn't make sense with how tall that chick is. We're going to make these both bigger. Celine. This girl right here. She's 6 feet tall. So everybody, let's label her as 6 feet tall. Yeah, so tall. Celine is 6 feet tall, and she's looking, hold on, up at a tree and a building. There's Celine looking up at the tree and the building. Okay? The 10-foot tree, the 10-foot tree is 12 feet away from Celine. 12 feet away. And 18 feet away from the building. Right? How tall is the building? Well, what do I do here? We are going to do that in just a minute. But before that, louder. Juliana, what'd you say? I heard a couple people say, I thought that's what you said. You can make a triangle. I can start it where Celine's looking and make a triangle here to figure out how tall is this building. Now, did y'all see that? Okay, What is this right here from her to the tree?
12.
12 feet. What is from the tree up right here? No. Look up. Look what I'm talking about.
4.
Why is that 4?
Because you subtract 10.
If the whole thing is 10, she's 6 feet. That's 4 feet. Does that make sense?
Oh.
Now, do y'all agree? Hold on, y'all, pause. Do y'all agree I have the bottom is 12 and that side, that height is 4? So my bottom is 12 over the height of 4. Write that down, 12 over 4. What part of you lost at? Do you get where I got 12 from? It says the tree is 12 feet away from Celine. So I just wrote 12 feet. Do you get where I got 4 from? The tree is 10 feet, but Celine is 6. So if I'm drawing it where she's at, I'm subtracting the 10 from the 6 just to see how much taller it is. So 10 minus 6 is 4. So 12 over 4. Are we good? Now what about the whole thing? What is this whole thing on the bottom?
30.
How did you get 30? 12 plus 18 is 30. And do I know this right here? Let's call that x. So then I can say 12 over 4, the bottom and the height, equals, what's the bottom? 30. What's the height?
X.
We don't know, we're going to call that x. What do I do? Cross multiply. 12x equals 120. X equals 10. Okay. Pause. What's my question ask?
How tall is the building?
The building is,
The tree height plus.
the building is not 10 feet tall. X is 10. But X is from here to here. How tall is the building? Why is it 16 feet tall? Because how tall is Celine?
6.
So that right there was 6 feet. Remember we said she was 6 feet? Plus the 10, it's 16 feet tall. That was a weird question, right? We're going to practice that more tomorrow and Friday so that you're prepared. What I would like you to do now is you have 13 minutes to get started on Schoology. We'll glue this in tomorrow because we're not in our room.